Welcome back to the channel, guys. Right, so just a quick one. We're just going to go through the game. It's a real shame we lost. Can't describe how I felt with this one. Halted the momentum. Before I get into this game, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Share it where you can if you like the content. Drop me some comments. Let me know what you think. Obviously, plenty of improvement to be made. So first off, let me just pop this laptop down. First off, I want to cover just the game in general, how it unfolded, where it went wrong, who's to blame, is it Arteta, is it the players, is it the referees, what are the fans saying. Then I'll go through a quick overview of the players and how they played in a rating. So first and foremost, let's start with the game. Depressing. Shit result, completely shit result. Let ourselves down. We're on a good run. Wolves on a terrible run. I mean, it's just a typical Arsenal thing to do. And what sums this game up more than anything for me is Xhaka. It's his 200th appearance for Arsenal. Should be a really good sort of landmark for him. He's gone through lots of trials and tribulations to get here. And what sums it up? Playing so well and bang, completely crumble and fail. Now that's not on him, but that is basically a metaphor of Arsenal since he's been at the club, a nearly team. So we start off, we're playing brilliantly. First little ball over the top from Partey, who's completely dominating the midfield in the first half, over to Saka. And once Saka's created that chance, for me, he has to score. He's hit the post. And, okay, look, we're going to look at it and go, he's young, it's great play, we got a chance. But that was a dead cert chance there. You've got to be burying that once you get in that position. And these are the difference in games. Because if he puts that away and Pepe scores, we're 2-0 up before the freak happens. So, to sum up that first half, Partey's dominating. We are playing some of the best football we've played this season. Probably the best stuff we've played under Arteta. Smith Rowe all over the place in little pockets. Saka playing well. Pepe playing well. Lacazette completely changed since Smith Rowe's come in the team. And then we're cruising. Wolves aren't really having a sniff. We're completely cruising and bang. David Luiz is David Luiz. He's always going to be the wrong side of strikers. He's always going to have lapses in concentration. And why always David Luiz, right? The reason is exactly what I just said. He lapses in concentration. However, on this particular occasion, it is just unlucky. But when it keeps happening to certain players, you know, you've got to look at what am I doing wrong. And if it was this case in isolation, I would be completely fine and say it's completely unlucky, but it isn't, is it? Let's be real, happens all the time. I'm not gonna blame him, but it's just I did say in my previous video, Gabriel's very sort of close to coming back into the team because David Luiz will mess up, and he has been brilliant for us recently with Rob Holding, but that mistake is always there. Is this a mistake that you should drop David Luiz? No, but I think I saw a stat, 7 penalties conceded in 2.5 seasons. So it kind of shows you where David Luiz is at. But it's a freak incident. To be sent off for that, dear oh me, dear oh dear rather. Yeah, just killed the game. Wolves are not in good form, but they are still a good football team. And with 10 men, they're going to be able to get chances. They scored straight away. They're going at half time. Game's completely changed. It's gone really for Arsenal. We're doing okay. They score an absolute stunner, but that's always going to be the case. You get more freedom, more time in and around the box when you're playing less men, especially at the top level. So how do we go from there? We still look okay. Traore's ripping Cedric now. He's got much more space. It's always 1v1. We can't really double up on him. They're looking more dangerous, but they're still being negative. They want the result, right? So we're not creating much, which is a bit unfortunate, but 10 men. And then some of the changes are not great from Arteta, but that's okay. These things happen. This game was lost for me as soon as Leno came out and did the most stupid thing I've ever seen on a football pitch. And people are going, oh no, we're going to have to play Runnison, oh, what the fuck. Nah, man. Leno, I've given the plaudits to, so have all the Arsenal fans, and he's let us down completely. Remember, this is his job. Yeah, he is a professional goalkeeper. We all make mistakes at work, but this is a calamitous mistake. This is terrible. Who is doing that? Coming out of the box to be a sweeper keeper and handballing it. And he knew straight away. I'm just like, that's poor. That's so poor. I can't really explain what's going through his head there. It's not just a mistake. Like, it's more than a mistake. A mistake is giving away a penalty. A mistake is, I don't know, passing the ball to the striker. This is not that. This is way worse. And we're going to miss him for 3 games or whatever it is. It's not good. It's a mess. Runnison isn't ready, so I'm not going to give Runnison any stick whatsoever. He's in an unfortunate situation. He's been fed to the wolves, if you pardon the pun there. But he did okay in this game, apart from one dodgy pass. But I've got to look at the game as a whole. Some of the best football we've played. Partey looked great. The whole midfield to forward line looked really good. Pepe's on it. His goal was brilliant. Reminded me of sort of a Suarez goal where he's tackling and dribbling all at the same time. Pops it in the far right corner on his weaker foot. That's class. I mean, Saka scored a great goal, but Lacazette was just offside. So we're looking at things here and I'm like, this is really positive. We're going forward. I personally am starting to enjoy the football we're playing under Arteta. And I just feel like Arteta's been very unlucky with the circumstances of these red cards that we've had in recent months, I suppose, which has coincided with terrible form. But where do we go from this result, and how catastrophic is it? It's not good. If we had any top 4 ambition, which I don't think we do, that's gone. All right, that's gone with this result. But we can still get that top 6. Other teams are faltering, especially with Spurs losing Kane for a sustained period. So there is still chances to get European football. I'm not super confident. It's games like this that we should be winning. Let's just see how we get on in the next sort of run of 5 games. I think I'm seeing all positives from the football club though. Obviously the transfer window, which I'm still yet to cover. I will mention that in players that have gone, and I think it's just going to be good to sort of bring some freshness into the squad. I know that sounds stupid because there's less players, but actually less players is a more together group sometimes, and that's what you need with this Arsenal team. We need everyone believing the same process, we need everyone on the same way of thinking, and we just need more balance in this team. Obviously, I'm devastated with this result, really, because it does feel like a robbery. There's many fans blaming the referee. No, look, is it the right decision? Like, I've seen some places are saying it's the right decision, some are saying it's wrong. I mean, I'm talking about the refs there. Ultimately, VAR is there to stop things going wrong. So if it is wrong, it is poor. For me, I hate that rule, but look, let's not be victims as Arsenal fans. Let's just accept it. What Leno done was crazy. He killed the game for me, and he is not to blame for the result, but for me, one of the major contributors to this result. We could have got back in that game. But let's go with subs. Look, I was listening to Lee Gunnar. Everyone knows I'm not his biggest fan. I don't hate on his channel, but I'm not his biggest fan. But he made some good points there with Lacazette coming off. Again, I didn't agree. Lacazette is good with the hold-up play. He's good at getting people involved in the play, and that's exactly what you need with 10 men to make that ball stick up top. So, look, Aubameyang came on and he was poor, man. I'm not sure he's at the races. Obviously, he's had time out. But ever since the start of the season, Aubameyang hasn't actually suited the style of football that Arteta and the squad is producing. So, dilemmas, really. Lots of dilemmas. Fucking awful result considering the form we've been on and the way the game was shaping. But look, we move on. I'm going to do a player review. That's pretty much the end of my thoughts. It's a real shame. I don't blame David Luiz, but how many times? So hit that like and subscribe again, guys. Share this content. Any ideas for content going forward or collaborations? Look, I'm still young in this game, or early, not young. And we go from there, guys. Thank you. Peace out until the next one.